The King's Weaver, Chapter 6. Investigation Toravan. Every step is a battle as I stride through the palace corridors. I've been on this path and through these thoughts 1,000 times before. My father's death was ruled natural causes. No amount of investigation into his death has yielded any results, but I can't give up. I've spoken to almost everyone in the palace at this point, and no one has given me anything new. Only condolences and promises of loyalty that feel emptier by the day. Am I paranoid? Am I going mad? My mother seems to think so. She was the one who found my father in his bed, unable to wake up. A peaceful death, the court physicians said. No trace of magic, Master Aldrich said. But my father was in his prime. No signs of ill health whatsoever. And he'd been a week away from signing a decree that would put limits on the power of the nobility and give some of that power back to the common people. It had been his dream. I've had no time to think about that dream because I am absolutely sure that his death wasn't an accident. I have a sense of not quite magic, but a wrongness. How can I explain it to anyone else, let alone prove it exists, without being able to put words to it myself? But I can't have murderers loose at my court. I can't let my father's death go unavenged. And I can't bring a new wife here, or give my sister all the choices at court that she should have, without knowing my palace and kingdom are safe. I pause outside a door to a kitchen servant's room, gathering my wits before knocking softly. The servant answers, her eyes widening as she sees it's me standing there. Your Majesty, I will help however I can. I frown because, of course, my investigation has preceded me, and that line felt rehearsed. The last 5 servants have greeted me similarly, and they've had time to prepare their stories, if they have any stories at all. If there's any guilt to be found, and I'm not chasing after shadows, Princess Irava Honorin Verandre will be marrying a husk, a shadow, with more shadows all around him. Yes, it's a strategic marriage, but I had hoped, of course I'd hoped for more. The servant stares up at me, her eyes wide, lips pressed tight. She looks like a doe caught in a bowman's sights. How much longer will I keep doing this? How much longer will I torment myself and the palace staff when I know I will find nothing this way? Whoever killed my father wasn't the staff. Maybe there were staff involved in the plot, but they weren't the ones who'd thought of it. Still, I ask, were you in the kitchens the night my father was? The night my father died? She shakes her head, but says, yes, Your Majesty, that is where I work. I stifle a growl. At myself, not at her. I should walk away now, but I press on. I have to. Every single corner must be searched, every person questioned. And I know by now they know all the lines of this game, but I can't stop. I can't stop. He was my father. And did you see anything suspicious that night? Anything at all? Anything out of place or out of the ordinary? No, sire. She looks distressed, her hands up as if she must comfort me. And what sight do I give her if she's so distressed on my behalf? She bites her lip and steps back, lowering her eyes. Forgive me, your majesty. A deep curtsy doesn't cover her tremble. Gods take it all. I stalk away before I can do any more damage. Valterre has lately taken to hounding me for haunting the palace when I should be ruling the kingdom. The missives and petitions I have to read have certainly been piling up. It's been 4 months since my father died, but though my mission hasn't become less urgent to me, no one seems to care as much as I do. No one seems to want to. And the rumors that I was behind my father's death and am running this investigation to cover for it are rampant these days. It's almost worse than the pity I saw in the eyes of the staff, like the kitchen worker today. Almost. I see it in the eyes of those I pass. That uncertainty, that fear. Am I going mad, they wonder? Or am I a murderer? Or both? I glare back at them, daring them to accuse me to my face.